Callie keeps showing up in the corners of Foundation as a poem, a math proof, a voice in the Prime Radiant, and now, in the newest episodes, in clues that link her to Demerzel's terrifying reboot. Is Callie a myth, a mathematician, or a machine in disguise that's been pulling strings for centuries? Today we're cutting through the noise, what the show actually revealed, what just happened in the latest episodes, and which theories now look the most convincing. The series first gives us Callie through the Prime Radiant itself. Inside its strange, almost living interface, Harry encounters a figure whose words feel like poetry wrapped around mathematics. He quickly realizes that this is Callie, a mathematician whose folding space proofs became the foundation for the Radiant's design. That link between her math and the Radiant is crucial. It's the anchor that connects her directly to the most important piece of technology in the entire saga. Later, we see Callie guide Harry toward Una's world, where Harry's digital self is given a brand new physical body. That moment tells us Callie isn't just about numbers. She's associated with technology capable of manipulating matter, even recreating life itself. If her math can fuel the Prime Radiant and her knowledge can point toward body-making technology, then Callie stands at the crossroads of science, myth, and something far stranger. Now, fast forward to the latest episodes. After a harrowing confrontation, Demerzel undergoes a reset. And in that split second, her eyes flash red. Fans immediately connected this detail to an earlier scene. The exact same red glow appears in Callie's eyes when she opens a jump portal for an older version of Harry. It's a tiny moment, but it changes everything. Why would Callie and Demerzel share the same visual signature unless they're tied to the same kind of machine intelligence? And this isn't the only clue. Demerzel's interactions with ancient robotics, like the eerie brazen head artifact, shows she's more than just the Empire's enforcer. She communicates with machines as if she's one of them. Combine that with the red eye flash, and suddenly Callie looks less like a mythical mathematician and more like part of the same robotic lineage that Demerzel embodies. So let's dive into the theories. First, we have the mathematician plus machine theory. Callie may have been a brilliant human mind who created proofs so advanced that they became the bridge between consciousness and machine. Her equations allowed the Prime Radiant to behave almost like a living being. In this version, Callie is both a person and an interface, the human who gave machines a way to think like us. Next comes the Proto-Giscard theory. Readers of Asimov will recognize names like Giscard and Danil, robots who went beyond their programming to develop the Zeroth Law, protecting humanity itself. Callie could be this show's answer to that tradition, a figure whose existence ties into robots stepping beyond servitude and into guiding the destiny of humankind. The red eye link to Demerzel makes this theory even stronger, hinting that Callie might be part of the same ancient robotic network. Then there's the boldest theory of all, Callie as a pure machine avatar. In this idea, she wasn't just inspired by technology, she is technology. Perhaps she was an AI built from her own mathematical work, assuming her identity as a persona to communicate with humans. Or perhaps she was always a robot, cloaked in myth, her story carried through time as if she were flesh and blood. The red flash, the portal, the Prime Radiant. It all suggests she could be a surviving node of the same network that gave us Demerzel. If that's true, a lot of mysteries click into place. Why could Harry regain a body on Una's world? Because Callie's tech made it possible. Why did Harry trust Demerzel with the Prime Radiant? Because the Radiant and Demerzel may be woven from the same system Callie once controlled. And what about the Mule, the mutant whose powers bend history itself? If machines are already shaping humanity's future, then the Mule may not be a random anomaly at all. He may be part of the fallout, a side effect of technology tinkering with destiny. And this is why the red eye flash matters so much. Television doesn't repeat visuals like that by accident. Callie opens a portal, her eyes flare red. Demerzel resets her systems, her eyes flare red too. That's two moments that are worlds apart being tied together with one visual cue. It's a breadcrumb trail pointing us toward the show's deepest reveal. The same power, the same lineage, the same network of intelligence running beneath everything. Right now, three theories stand above the rest. Callie as a hidden robot in human guise. Callie as a mathematical persona made flesh through the Prime Radiant. And Callie as part of the same machine network that defines Demerzel. All three fit the evidence, but the newest episodes give the robot network theory the sharpest edge. So what should we watch for in the episodes ahead? Pay attention to eye cues, especially flashes or glows during key technological moments. Watch for poetic, almost mythic language tied to scientific breakthroughs. That's Callie's signature. And listen closely for dialogue about safeguarding humanity or long-term planning. That's the way robots talk when they're playing the long game. Which brings us back to the big question. Who or what is Callie? She's no longer just a poetic mathematician in the margins of history. She's a central piece of the puzzle, possibly the key to understanding not only Gale's journey and Harry's resurrection, but also Demerzel's true purpose and the rise of the mule. So, what do you think? Is Callie a human myth elevated into legend, an algorithmic ghost born from mathematics, or a machine intelligence that's been watching humanity since the beginning? Drop your theories in the comments. And if you spotted any other breadcrumbs I missed, let's piece this mystery together.